Good morning, good afternoon, drawing class. Welcome to, wait a minute, it is morning. Welcome to artwithcorb.com. You guys have been doing awesome work on your preliminary studies with the facial features. We're working towards an understanding of what German Expressionism was. Maybe not as a movement so much, but what visually the German Expressionists did. Remember, they had a lot of exaggeration. They had a lot of emphasis on things. They had a really huge amount of contrast in their artworks. If they weren't doing these large paintings or charcoal drawings, line was a very important part of their process. Some of you are really struggling with the idea of using charcoals, and you really want to use the idea of a pencil. So be aware of the materials that your artists use, and if you're afraid of the charcoal, grab hold of that charcoal and really use it. Give it a shot and see what you can do with that. If you're using color, we're going to be using the oil pastels or soft pastels. Remember, if it was a print, I know some of you were looking at Katie Kolvitz's work or Otto Dix's work, and they did some printing. You know, we're going to work printing into the process, and I'll talk more about that next week. Otherwise, today is probably a good day to either continue working through your ideas visually. You've got a lot of online stuff that you can be working on, so that will be something to use that time for. Thumbnails, like I said, all that preliminary work is really important. You guys are doing a really nice job. This is a very challenging project, and I'm very happy with the way that you're journeying through this process. Remember, the photographs are very important. If you're making the photograph, it's all your artwork. If somebody else is making the photograph of you, it's still your work. You just need a hand in making that photograph. If you're using other people's images, make sure it's family-related imagery, so you're not stealing from, somebody who's published online. I've seen some of that happen in the past, and the ideas they're not really yours, and I want to see you push your ideas. So you've got lots of work to do today. The slideshow is due on Friday, but truth be told, I'm not going to look at it until Monday. What I might do over the weekend is kind of go through it and check box in the gradebook who's got their pages begun. And it's a process, so there's no hard and fast that it has to be 100% done, because it's a process. We want to modify things and get things done when we get things done. So anyway, get your first few things done in that Google slideshow. Continue to work on your thumbnails. If you're running into problems, I saw one of you needing a photograph made the other day. You asked a classmate and they helped you out. The back room, there's a spotlight. You can shut the big lights off on, turn the spotlights on, and do some really cool dramatic lighting with the faces. Last semester, I made a lot of photographs doing that. They were great. Of course they were great. I made the photographs. But I think you guys can do just as good a job, in fact, probably even better, because you're not worried about me making the photograph. Anyway, German Expressionism, you've got lots of work to do. Get to it. Get to work. I'll see you guys on Monday. Questions, comments, concerns? Ask somebody else. No, you can email me too.